everyone.
Hi, everyone. I don't want to know yet.
I want to know.
I hope you all are having a good evening. Before anyone asks, this is from when I fell the other day. I'm okay.
Okay, good deal.
What were you doing?
I was going to say, what happened?
I clicked to go live, and Sherry said, "Poof." I'm like, she's like, "No, I'm not ready." And poof. Hi, Amy.
Hello, Amy, sweetheart. How are you doing? She can't catch her breath yet.
I'm like, I can't stop it. I already pushed the live.
I did a Maureen.
You did a Maureen. Bless your soul. You did a Maureen. That's the wrong button.
It's catching.
Yeah, we don't let Maureen push buttons.
No.
Yeah. I'm glad you're good, Amy.
Oh, Lord.
I hope you enjoyed your day, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Oh, I had a tab open and I went to shut it, and it was the wrong X.
Yeah, that's what happened a minute ago when I was trying to get that URL. Take the big one for Michael's pattern for the shawl that he made for his mama. And
hi, Lesley.
I wanted to put it in there. So, I went to hit the URL shortener tab that I have. Yeah, and I hit the StreamYard tab.
Hi, Lesley.
Hello, Lesley.
Hi, Lesley. We've missed you.
Hello, Deacon.
Hi, Jennifer.
Yes,
Lesley,
she's home.
You're home.
Well,
oh my goodness.
Wait a minute. Around 3:00, she had landed in Concord, North Carolina.
Well, I'm glad you're home.
But I'm thinking she's home now, correct?
Yeah, she should be
at
home.
the house.
It is. We're glad to have you home. I know that Connie has missed you. All right. So Amy is going through tatting stuff and found the doily for the auction for Olga. That is fantastic. Okay, she'll be home in 30 minutes.
Well, that is awesome. I'm so glad.
That is amazing. Awesome.
Yes, you have been missed, little lady.
You have been missed. Definitely missed.
But we have enjoyed your pictures from her vacation in Maine, so that's been nice.
I'm sorry about that.
And I have to show her. I have to show her because she probably won't be on later on.
Okay, just a sec.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Let me grab. You got it. Thank you.
I got her. Look at that,
there
Lesley.
You go.
Can you
That's
see it?
The gray that you sent me.
That is very pretty.
And show the cake that you're putting with that pretty color of gray.
Oh, it is gorgeous.
There's the pretty gray.
I love
that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
That is gorgeous.
Yes,
I am loving that.
Hello, Lana. How are you, sweetheart?
Hey, Lana. So all I have accomplished is I've made a hand and an arm.
I have to let a puppy out for just a minute.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
I'm glad you're here. Hi, Tina. And my and my arm are posable. So it is posable. It's wired all the way through. There's wires, as you can see. So I have finished the hand, the arm, and this is the left, and I'm getting ready to go work on the right. There is our sweet Granny D.
Hello,
Thank you,
Granny.
You rating us every week means the world. This is for you, Granny D.
Yes, it does.
Thank you so much, Granny D. And hello, Jules and Laura.
Hello,
Hi,
ladies.
Jules.
Thank y'all for being here with us. And Tina
Laura.
popped in. I saw her just a moment ago. And Sam, thank you all for joining us this afternoon.
My arm goes to a frog I am making for a contest.
Yes.
Yes, very much so. Yep. I am working on the right arm. Yep. I left it in the living room. I didn't bring it in here to show you, but I did. But yes, I did.
Well,
I'm so
on my contest piece, I am doing a little, he's called a forest sprite, spirit, whatever you wish to call him. And I didn't want him just being there all by himself. So I ran across a pattern that's representative of Hagrid's house from Harry Potter. So I just about have the house ready to put together. There's the bottom. This is going to be the top.
I
kind
love
of
the lid.
I had to alter it a little bit because they didn't give me enough yarn here.
I love that.
Yes, so I added a little round of brown, to represent the wood eave parts that come out. And I've already got the little door and windows done, so they'll get put out on it. And then all I have to do is stuff it. Well, I've decided I'm not stuffing that with filling. I'm waiting for some foam that I'm going to cut and at least put down in the bottom. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
That would take a whole bag,
Yes, it would.
because it needs to be nice and firm. So anyway.
Hello, Laura and Charlotte. It's good to see you both.
Hello, Laura and Charlotte. Thank y'all so much for being here this evening.
Laura and Charlotte.
It is great to see you guys. I really do hope that you guys have a wonderful week and would love to know what your weather is, what's on your hook, and what's in your cup. Jen already let us know it is 32 degrees Celsius and 89 degrees Fahrenheit for tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
I don't
goodness.
like that.
Well, it is right now sunny and 94 degrees. I think our high was 96, but don't hold me to it because I quit looking after about 1 o'clock today. I have watermelon tea in my cup, and obviously I'm working on my Hearts on Fiber crochet piece.
Awesome. 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I can't remember the Celsius. I have peach tea in my cup, and I am working on my contest project, and I'm working on the frog part. Hello, Ashley.
Hello, Ashley, sweetie. Oh, she's 85 degrees, and she's drinking lemonade. Woo!
And Sherry.
Well, we were at 87 today while I was in Rutland at work. Right now it's 74, feels like 77. It's supposedly sunny. But tomorrow we are in the high 80s, low 90s for the next 3 days.
Yeah, we're supposed to be hot all weekend long, the first part of next week.
We're going to 90 tomorrow.
Wow.
I am working on a little glass of whiskey.
Nice.
Because I need it.
You needed it?
I am not looking forward to 90.
Mm-hmm.
But I will be crocheting all weekend.
I will be.
Don't know about the rest of you, but that is my goal.
Yep.
My goal is to finish the right arm and both legs.
Yep. Well, I hope to get this house like 95% put together. Like I said, I need to sew the little pieces on the outside. I have a few little decorative pieces that are supposed to go up on the roof, and then I'll be able to start on my little forest spirit. That's what I'm going to call him, and see how far I can get with him next week.
Well, I've got all the
Lesley
parts.
says she's at 88. Lesley says they're at 88, supposed to be 99 midweek. This week, she's drinking Dr. Pepper and eating a Burger King burger.
Wow.
Yum.
Sounds good.
I have all the parts to the chair. They just have to be sewn, well, center crochet,
Assembled. Yeah.
just assembled. That's it. They're all done.
Good.
I'm just trying to get my frog done, but my frog gets assembled while you're crocheting it.
Uh-huh.
Then I have to make his clothes. So I'm trying to get him done as soon as possible. The funny thing is, I had put a deadline for myself
Mm-hmm.
on Monday for the whole thing. Looks like it's going to be off by a week.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Lesley says that's a lot nicer than what I'm calling my contest piece. Did you work on it Kitty, at all, Lesley, while you were gone?
I'm not telling you what I really call it.
Hey, Barbara.
Hello, Barbara.
Hey,
How
Barbara.
you doing? Thank you for joining us this evening.
All right. I did just.
Oh, you sweet Granny D. We love you too, sweetheart.
Oh, thank you so much, Granny D. I did just change it in my calendar to the 30th so that I will get it,
Mm-hmm.
complete. Because I really want to mail it before the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah, you and me both, because I want to make sure it has plenty of time to get there.
So hopefully I'll get it done. Yeah. Then the 27th is my husband's birthday.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, the 27th of this month?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hi, Cynthia.
Okay.
Hello, Cynthia.
Hi,
Thank you for being here with us.
You sure did. Then you froged and reworked and named him an unmentionable name.
Oh, poor little bunny.
Tina said, my cup had iced tea in it, and now I'm drinking a bottle of water to wash it down with. My hook is a crochet square, number 14 from the book, 101 Crochet Squares by Jean Linehauser. Awesome.
Wow, that's great, sweetheart.
And I am itching to work on another project, but I've got to get this one finished.
You and me
But
both.
even if I don't make the deadline,
Yes,
I'm still going to finish it.
I am
Because
too.
I think it's going to end up being one of my favorite makes.
Yeah, this is the only thing I'm going to work on.
Yeah, that's all I'm working on is this.
Yeah.
I'm not even working on my Aztec.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my desert cactus mosaic this week, but I got to looking at how much more I still had to do on this contest piece, and I thought, nah, I better put that down at least for 1 week so I can get this done. Cynthia, it's the Hearts on Fiber crochet contest.
They call it their Little Stubbies contest, and it's sponsored by the yarn store Hearts on Fiber.
Yes.
Yeah. And I am not happy with the colors they chose this year, but beggars can't be choosers.
Yep.
What they do is they select a certain number of colors, and you purchase the box of colors, and you have to make something.
Yep.
You can make anything you want, but whatever you want, you make, and then you submit it. They have to have it in their hands by the deadline, and then they will judge your item. And the first couple of places in winning, they win monetary, and they win a ribbon. I won last year. I won $100, and I got a blue ribbon.
Woo!
So, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. I was going to say it is in Granny D's neck of the wood.
Yeah,
good, Lesley.
They're not really
neutrals.
No, they were calling it fades, and it's extremely faded.
Very much so.
Yeah, some of the colors are so faded, they look alike. It's no, they weren't my cup of tea, but it's okay. Oh, thank you, Tina. Yeah, I did win last year. I don't expect to win this year. the judging has completely changed.
Yeah.
Last year, you had a link where people could click on it and go and, you know, you could pick, 1, 2, 3, the ones you liked.
Yeah.
And that's how they were, winner was chosen. This year, they're bringing in a group of children to judge the projects. Yeah. Which is going to be crazy. Yeah. How can a child judge whether my crocheted item is good or not? But
Right.
yeah. Mhm. Oh, yeah. That's interesting. Which is why I'm doing an amigurumi,
Mm-hmm.
because it's going to be children judging. They wouldn't exactly pick a sweater.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The year before me, Lesley of the Corn won, which is so cool.
Yep.
So it's
Didn't
Maureen's
Lesley
time.
get the knitted one? Didn't Lesley get the knitted one this year?
Didn't you win the combination one? Hey, Connie.
Hello,
Hey,
my
Connie.
Connie.
I think she won the combo
sweetheart.
group.
I'm so
Oh.
sorry, Connie. He's
Oh, I'm
nursing
so
a bad
sorry.
back today.
I think Lesley won
Missed
the
you
combo
this
group.
week, too?
Hey, Barbara. She won the combo group. It's a combo of knitting and crochet.
Okay.
Barbara's
Lesley won too.
still working on my baby blanket. Reread the pattern, noticed I was doing a V-stitch instead of a shell stitch too far in to frog it. Well, all you have to do is just change it up.
Hey, Michelle. Make it your own pattern, Barbara.
That's right. Hello, Michelle Mosaic. Thank you for being with us this afternoon. And yes, there's our Connie.
There you go. Now her headache should
Now
go away.
She just has to deal with a different headache.
Bless your soul. Oh, my goodness.
That was a good one.
I love you.
I can't wait until we all can get together in Tennessee.
That's right.
That is going to be a blast.
It is.
Tonight.
It's so much fun.
Tonight.
You all do
Mine will
keep
be
me laughing.
Tonight.
Thank you. I'm just very excited for all of us to get together. Oh my gosh. It is going to be so much fun.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, we had a blast last year.
yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We did. I mean, we may not have done a whole bunch of stuff, but we had a bunch of fun
being together.
Just being together.
Oh, I love those squares, Tina. I love those.
Yeah.
I have a book that's of the animal crocheted squares, and they are 3D. They're really cool.
If I didn't hate granny squares so much,
I think you
would
like
want
these. I really do.
Maybe.
I think you like these.
Those ones, the animal ones, are adorable. They're not like true granny, but they're squares.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so cool.
Yep.
I mean, I love looking at them.
I love a blanket of like frogs and cats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like perfect for me.
Right.
Not that they go together.
It's just fun to have.
Cats play with frogs.
That's right, they do. Puppies play with frogs.
Oh my gosh. Me and Wednesday got into an argument earlier. She won. I don't know if we can even see. There it is.
Oh, yeah, we see
right
it.
there.
Oh, my goodness.
She came in, come over, gets on the arm of the chair and says, scratch.
She was trying to get your attention. That's what does it to me.
I'm like, what is wrong with you? They ran out of food.
Oh.
They had food this morning, but their bowl was empty. She didn't want to wait the 2 hours for Daddy to get home to put food in her bowl.
Well, no. Mm-mm.
No, so I have to come scratch Mommy because I'm mad.
That's right.
I'm like, are you serious? So me and that cat had to have words.
I bet
Oh,
you they
dear.
weren't nice words either.
They weren't nice words, but she won because I got scratched again. So I lost.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Did you
Yeah,
put
I
food in the bowl?
Daddy did as soon as he walked in the door.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I told him, I said, you know, when you walk in the door, for the love of God, please put the food in the bowl. He put food in the bowl. He couldn't get the food in there fast enough. They were both like right there. And
Mhm.
we're laughing about it because they don't have to, what they do, go 2 hours without food?
Uh-huh.
They
Yeah.
are
Him
not
and his brother,
starving.
you can tell he ain't starving.
Mm-hmm.
His brother's
Mine
older
aren't
than
starving.
him. They ain't starving.
And what did, and you know what they did? They each took like 1 or 2 bites. Pugsley took 1
And
bite,
left the
Wednesday
bowl.
took 2, and then
Mhm.
walked away.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just something about the bowl being empty, you know? They don't want the bowl
Yep.
empty.
I'm like, are you joking me? You acted like you were starving.
Mm-hmm.
They do the same thing with the water.
Yeah.
At least it's not like
He plays in
Pusheen,
the
who
water.
demanded fresh water every day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Pusheen needed fresh water every day. At least they're okay every other day. But
Right.
man, it's gotta rethink this cat thing. Julie, it's ridiculous. They couldn't go 2 hours.
Yeah.
They thought they were dying. It was ridiculous. You know,
Well-
Joey hurries up, fills the bowl, and then there they go. They're like, well, we're not worried about it. It's got food in it now.
Oh, well, we are so glad that you are in the driveway, Lesley. Be sure
Yes.
and give a kiss and a hug to each one of them little wiener puppies because I
Thank you,
am
Leslie.
sure that they've missed Mama and Daddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thank you, Lesley. We love you.
Love you, sweetie.
Love you.
Well, speaking of water, folks, as you can tell by the title, is it beach weather where you are? Now, I want to tell you, here in Texas, beach weather seems to start in the middle of March. And the one reason being is because that's when we have spring break, and many, especially of our college kids, head for South Padre Island. I mean, yes. Before Interstate 37 connected between San Antonio and Corpus Christi, 181, US Highway 181 was, oh my goodness, it was worse than Houston traffic. All of the college kids burning up the highway, trying to get down to the beach just as fast as they could. And this would go on for like 3 weeks. Not kidding you. So we always said,
March, don't have freezing weather.
Yep, beach weather, here it is. And it normally doesn't slow down here for us in Texas, as many of you know, that beach weather really doesn't slow down until about November. Yeah. And the only reason why it slows down then is because, you know, it's the height of hurricane season.
Well, from here, they go out to Virginia Beach, which is about 6.5 hours.
Right.
To the coast. I'm pretty far inland. And they'll also head to Myrtle Beach. And of course, they always can head to Daytona in Florida if they want to. Because
Right.
I'm in Virginia. We do have a small man-made beach at Claytor Lake.
Oh, how nice.
We have a lake with a very small man-made beach. And it is the cleanest beach I have ever seen.
Oh, how nice. Is it white sand?
White sand. Yes. So
All
I
the
don't
kids
mind
from here.
going and walking that because it's very clean and
Right.
it is cleaned quite often.
Right.
I mean, of course, your beaches like Virginia Beach, Myrtle Beach, Ocean City, Daytona Beach, those are cleaned every day.
Right.
They have the machine that goes across and cleans it for you. But this beach is pristine.
Right.
There's no rocks in it. There's no sticks in it.
Oh,
So
wow.
it is really a nice beach to go. It's Claytor Lake State Park, and obviously the state runs it. And I like to go down there with Joey on occasion and just walk along the beach,
Mm-hmm.
But it is a lake. It is not clear. It's a lake.
Right.
It's just a really nice place to go. And you get the shading from the trees and stuff.
Yeah.
It's different than going
From
to the
here?
ocean.
Spring break, they go down south and down to Texas.
Yep.
Because you are not wanting to go to the ocean here
No.
in March.
No, I will say that. No. The ocean is cold up until the
It's-
latter part of June when you go to the East Coast. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Up here, it's still cold in
Yes,
August.
it is. Wow.
I can't even put my feet in because it causes my ankles to I can't walk.
Oh, wow.
That's
It's chilly water.
yeah. Yep.
But
Because
with
you
it
have all
being
the snowfall.
Mm-hmm.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Hadn't
But
thought
with
about
it,
that.
with it being beach
Yeah.
weather, does that encourage you to crochet beach cover-ups,
Yes.
beach blankets,
Bags.
bags, bathing suits? I'm not doing a bathing suit.
I'm not doing a
No.
bathing suit. No,
I'm not.
even for my granddaughters. Nope, I'm not going to do a bathing suit. But
No,
I
some
love
people are
making.
doing that.
I do love making the sun hats, the
Yes.
bags for them to carry their towels and toys and whatever else it is that they like to do. And yes, like you said, the beach cover ups, whether they wear them to the beach or to a swimming pool somewhere, yeah. I love doing that kind of thing at this time of the year.
Oh, absolutely, because it's a small enough project,
Yes.
and because you're using cotton, it's not bad to
No.
work with in the summer. I like
I
that.
guess I'm the crazy one in the bunch. Because
Well, I'm
I'm
in
doing
the air
sweaters and
conditioning.
blankets. And,
Yeah. And with the air conditioning, I'll work on almost anything, but yeah. Now, I won't make a bathing suit, but in the chat, how many of you would crochet a bathing suit? I'm not into that,
No, I'm not either.
but there
Or
are
shorts.
I would
several.
like. I would like to try one. I'd like to try
There
to
are
make one for
several.
me.
I wouldn't mind making a top. You can buy the elasticized yarn to make one,
Mhm.
the nylon yarn and stuff to make one,
Right.
Right.
to where it wouldn't be weighted when you get wet.
Right.
That's my only fear.
Nope.
From your neck to your knees, Julie. I mean, if I was built like a supermodel, I probably would make myself one.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
But I don't have enough yarn to make me big enough for me.
Nope.
But
I'll make myself a cover up. Sure,
I
we'll
wouldn't
do
mind.
that.
Cover ups are easy. I'm just curious
I'll
if
do
anybody in the
cover-ups.
chat would make a bathing suit for themselves, their daughters, their granddaughters, neighbor's kid, even if it's for their sons or grandsons to
Mm-hmm.
make the male bathing suit.
Nope.
I'm just curious.
I don't think
My husband-
anybody in my family would wear.
My husband told me if I made him shorts, he'd never try them on.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
I thought about making shorts with those skull squares. Not to wear, but to wear around the house.
ooh, that's a great.
I
As
thought
a
about
cover
that.
up would be great.
Yes, I think that would be cute. I really
Mm.
do.
I like that. You have a bless your heart.
Uh,
I was just curious because I don't see anything wrong with the crochet bathing suit.
no,
I
I don't
actually
either.
like them.
No,
They
I
were
don't see
in
anything.
style in the 60s and 70s. And they've made a
I
little bit
had
of a
one in
comeback.
the 70s.
Yeah, they've made a comeback.
Mm-hmm.
The cotton would be too weighty, so you'd
Yeah.
have to go with the nylon
Mm-hmm.
or polyester even.
Right.
I think they would be very pretty. Really?
Oh my
Wow,
goodness,
Laura.
Laura. Wow.
Must have been
Indecent
very
exposure.
indecent exposure.
They must not have lined it.
I was gonna say, yeah, I bet it
They're
wasn't lined.
supposed to be lined.
You have to line them. You
Right.
have to line them. You can't just go with crochet.
Yeah, no, you need to line them because if nothing else, it helps the crochet, whatever. I don't care if you use 100% cotton or if you go with something that's a little bit sturdier, so to speak. The lining helps it to keep its shape.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it prevents any reveals.
Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah.
can get skin tone color.
Oh, it
lined.
did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my.
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't want to reveal myself in public like that. I'm just
No. We knew what
Yeah.
you meant, Julie.
I knew what you meant. I could speak chatese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
and
some of
Lesley
the-
got
I
real revealing, Laura. There's some swimsuits out there that you almost want to say, why are you wearing anything at all?
I do.
Exactly.
There are
I mean, even store-bought ones.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah.
I'm so
There's
sorry
been
that happened to
flesh
her.
tone ones. They have flesh tone bathing suits that you got to double take and go, wait, what?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
them flesh tone leggings. You know? Mm. No, I'm not into that. No, that's not right.
And they should have arrested or fined every female on that beach for
And a
indecent
phone,
exposure
Yes.
pretty much.
or the tiny little triangles on the breasts.
And
Yeah.
the thong type
The thongs.
swimsuits. Oh, yes.
I'm not going to say anything about that because when I was younger, I did.
Mhm.
I wore thongs.
You know,
I don't now.
it didn't bother me. I did up until in my 40s. Wait a minute. 50s.
Wow.
I did up until I got big.
I stopped
did.
wearing them when I moved back to Vermont.
I wore them all the time.
Mm,
I was
Now
in
I'm a bigger
shape
girl.
back then.
yeah.
They don't make them quite
I was
my
in shape
size.
back then.
They don't make them quite this size correctly.
Well,
Buy
yeah,
them
they
in this
do.
size that goes up your rear. I'm not
Yeah.
wearing nothing that
Well, that's what the thong does.
feels like a wedgie. I know they do. I know they do. But nobody wants to see all this. Least of all me. If and when I lose the weight, I'll probably go back to them. And that would be fine. Because I find it comfortable and then there's no panty lines.
Right.
That's why. I prefer that. But that's me. But that's beside the point. Not everybody answered the question and would they would crochet a bathing suit. Come on, guys. Would you make a bathing suit? I'm just nosy. We're not going to discuss what my underwear looks like, whether I wear it or lack thereof. Sometimes it's a little too warm. I'm just saying.
Oh my word.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Come
Well,
on,
there's
ladies.
simplified crochet, but swimsuit's not one of them, or swim trunks, or not anything. I
There
make,
you go. Michelle would make one.
but not to wear one. Okay, well,
No, I didn't say you had to wear it.
No.
well,
I mean,
I'm not
if
gonna
somebody
spend
paid
my
me
time
to
in
make
yarn.
one,
I'm not gonna spend my
Hey,
time in
Michael.
yarn on making a swimsuit that I'm not gonna wear.
I'll make
Hello,
it for
Michael?
somebody else.
I'll make it for someone
If
else.
they want to pay me to make one, I'll make them
Yeah.
one.
Yes,
I'll make
I
one.
would do that. I would make one
Hey,
for
Michael.
someone if they're going to pay me for my time and the yarn. Yes, I would.
Jules. Jules' underwear would drown her. Bless your heart.
Really?
Hi, Michael. How you doing?
Michael,
Oh my goodness.
would you crochet a pair of a bathing suit? I know it
That's
doesn't mean
right.
you should.
Thank you, Michael.
I just wondered if you would. I'm not saying you have to wear it. I'm just wondering if you would.
But would you make one?
That's all. I'm just nosy. Michael, how are you feeling today? Just
Yeah.
hoping you're okay. Yeah, well, they had to pay me. I mean, yeah, of course you have to
Oh,
get
yeah.
paid.
Yeah, I'm not going to make a swimsuit just to say I made one. Because number one, I have other uses for my yarn and my time. But, you know,
Jen would make one.
yeah, she just wouldn't make
Yeah.
one, period.
Oh no, if they pay me enough, I'd make one. Whatever
Oh, yeah.
color they want.
Mm-hmm.
You pay
And
me
if
enough,
I had a
I'll make
private
you whatever you want.
yard, if I had
It
a
would make
private
a
yard,
huge drop. Oh, okay. Now, see, all I need are your measurements. I can go by your measurements. I don't
Yeah.
need to put it
Yeah.
on you.
No. No. There will be no what do you call it? Alterations. Yeah.
No,
You give me the size, I make it, and then that's it. I'm
that's
done.
it. I'll make it. You two take care of the rest. I
That's
don't
right.
want to see it. I don't want it back when you tried it on. And Michelle made a red top that would make a cute swim top. It really
Yes, it
would.
yeah, it would.
Yes.
Yep.
I agree with that.
Because it did have nice coverage everywhere. It's a very pretty little top.
Yes.
Now,
And
see,
I
if
think
I
that
had a
also
private
would-
yard,
Mhm.
I would wear one.
Yeah.
If it was private,
mean-
nobody could see me from the street. My in-laws couldn't see me. Yeah, I'd wear one.
I mean, it would have been great
I
to,
have not
you
put a
know,
bathing suit on in 10
to sun
years.
yourself. It'd be great to sun yourselves. They don't make
Mm.
bathing suits this big. I'm just saying. This big.
Hello, Amy T. Thank you
Amy
for
T.
joining us, sweetie.
Hey, Amy.
Yeah, if
We're
I
just
wanted a bathing
asking,
suit,
is it beach weather where you're at, Amy T? And I know it's probably more like swimming pool weather where Michael's at because he's in Amarillo and there's no beaches around.
yeah, if I wanted a swimsuit, I'd have to buy a tent. I'm just saying.
Come on.
Well, for me, see, I would be in a t-shirt and cutoffs and go to the creek or go to the beach. That's what I'd be wearing.
I actually have a two-piece bathing suit. It's what they call a tankini.
Uh-huh.
I have one. I have one. I took it with me to Florida. I never got the chance to wear it.
Right.
Yeah, me neither.
Beach weather.
Michael, if people saw me in my bathing suit, they'd be going, I'm blind! I'm blind! I would burn out their eyes with my bright, translucent skin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. You have one big enough for you? Yeah, I know, Michelle. Ha 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 ha. I do have one, Michelle. I do. It's a tankini. I wanted a 2-piece. I didn't want to have to go to the bathroom and keep taking the whole thing off.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I
Yeah.
got a
Not
tankini.
that we ever got to a beach or swimming pool or
I never did. Oh, that's a good time to wear it on laundry day.
Oh yeah.
Amy T was giving us her weather. It was a heat advisory
Ooh.
from Sunday through
Sunday
Tuesday,
through
mid 90s. Feels like it is up to 110. Bless your heart.
Well, it's still
Bless
94
you.
degrees here. It hasn't come down.
You know, Jen, I bought my bathing suit last year and I put it on to try it on, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
I never did anything else with it.
Nope.
I just tried it on.
We were having too much fun.
Yep.
There
A
you
pair
go.
of shorts,
Nicole.
yeah. Why
Yeah.
can't I just wear a pair of shorts
Mm-hmm.
and a shirt
You
and a
can.
shirt and a
I
shirt?
do. If I go, the lake where Chris and I got married is just
Uh-huh.
too cold.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Too cold for me.
Oh, okay. You wear shorts and tank top at Fashionista at the beach. Bless your heart.
That's what I like to wear, Julie.
I don't
Yep.
blame you. I'm okay with wearing that tankini. I would be with
Mhm.
my friends, and I don't really care what other people think.
Right.
Yeah.
Right now my legs are covered with cat scratches, so
Yeah.
I look like I was dancing in barbed wire.
Oh goodness.
So that is what it is. Can't help it. 81 feels like 85.
She said her
Wow.
heat advisory starts at 8 a.m. My goodness. Wish we
Ours
had
is over the
81,
weekend
feels
too.
like 85. Woo.
Yeah, but mine doesn't. My heat advisory doesn't start until 10
Mm-hmm.
a.m. That's
I'm sure ours
summer's
starts
Yeah.
around about 10, 11 at the extreme latest, and then goes way into the late afternoon here. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Summer is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done
I'm
with
gonna have
summer.
to get Chris up early tomorrow because we gotta figure out what we have for females because I got 10 sold and the girl is coming tomorrow morning.
Oh wow.
So I gotta figure out if they're male or female and put them in a box. But I
Right.
don't want to do that. They're almost there.
Right. Yes, we do, Michael. Of course, I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but just like you, when I'm out in West Texas, our heat advisory doesn't kick in until about 98, maybe 100. But yeah,
Ours
it's
Yeah.
just
kicks
a much
in at
different
92.
heat. Mm-hmm. It's just
Well,
a
ours kicks in about 90, 92, but I have a higher humidity.
right.
Yes. Yesterday we had 100% humidity.
Oh,
That's awful.
Our resident wanted to go outside, and we were like, "Sorry, we could not.
Yeah.
We could not allow them to go out, even though it was only 75 with
Wow.
the
yeah, but that
100% humidity."
100% humidity. I don't care what
That
temperature you're at,
humidity.
you just can't breathe.
No, the humidity is
No.
very oppressive. It is. It's very oppressive. It makes it hard to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was holding my hand.
Now it looks like you're picking your nose.
I was picking my nose.
Oh my goodness.
Sunday and Monday are going to be in the mid 90s. That is right, Laura. For me, I will probably be about 90, 92. Depends on what the heat index is going to be. I tell you, Michael, you and your,
Let's style your hair.
or yeah, that's
Yeah, I had little wings yesterday curling up, and I nothing I did. I kept trying to flatten it out.
Right.
I like it when it does that. It looks good
Mhm.
on you. 95% humidity, Julie. That's awful. That's hard to
Yeah.
breathe in.
Yeah.
That is difficult.
Well, we're going to be in the mid 90s all next week. I don't know what the humidity is because I didn't check that, but I did go to check the temperatures, and it's going to be anywhere from 93 to 95 nearly every day next week. So,
Yeah, they're calling for the low 90s for the next 5 days.
mm,
Ah, no.
yeah,
No, Froggy is not happy about that.
yeah.
I
But
will be inside.
I complain about the 90-degree weather. We really ought to be thankful because I know before too long it's going to be hitting 100 and higher. So,
No, I don't want that.
mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you lucky duck.
No.
Mid to
want
low
any of it.
80s. I'd love to see that. Yes, and that's the bad thing. It says 94,
awful, Laura.
93 to 95, but the feels like temperature can be anywhere from 6 to 8, maybe 10 degrees more than that. Just depends on the humidity. So,
Oh, Laura,
And
I
we
know
saw
it's not for you. But
I said we saw that down in Florida.
yes, y'all
Yeah.
did. But
Yeah.
I've said it many times. The humidity, though, even in Florida, is different than the humidity here.
Yes, because
It
it's
didn't
very
seem to
wet.
be,
Right here too.
yeah,
The humidity in Florida was like it was where I lived in Maryland. Very wet. I grew up with that. Mm.
I know the
Well,
weather
we
is
had a
just stupid crazy. Just really is.
we had a late winter. I mean,
Right.
we went
Yeah.
straight from
Yeah.
20s, 30s into 60s, 70s, and we've had a couple of 90-degree days, and then it went back to 30 degrees,
Mm-hmm.
and it's bounced around the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
even
winter was nuts.
even Carrie from Carrie the Yarny Elephant, she was talking about one day this week they had 90-degree weather one day and 70 the next, and then back up into the upper 70s to 80s, and it's like, wow.
I can handle that,
Yeah.
but when I hatched my chickens,
Oh, I
we
know.
were in the 80s, and then it went down to 40 degrees, and I had already had them outside after a week.
Right.
So they had their heat plates, and then I had to put them in cardboard to keep the coolness off of them.
Yeah.
So it's, and I've only lost one.
Wow.
That's good.
Michael said they had only a week's worth of winter, which, man, that really is unusual for that area up there. But you sure did get a lot of winter in just that 1 week, didn't you? Lots of snow and blizzard-like conditions and everything. Michelle,
Wow.
you keep it 70 degrees in your house?
Well, Michelle, it's 68 in my living room.
That's too hot for me.
It's 68 in the living room.
I keep my
it's not
AC
in here.
at 64, 65.
We keep it at 67 and
64,
that whole room is
65,
68.
and fans running
Yeah, we can't drop it below
because
67.
I have
a metal roof.
Oh, okay.
We have a metal roof too. We can't drop it below 67. It'll freeze.
Oh,
Yeah, the AC will freeze.
Well, we have a slate roof.
Oh,
And
you have a slate
no
roof.
shade from the time the sun comes up to the time it goes down.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, ours is set at
So,
67.
And then, of
But
course, my in-laws are older.
Right.
It's 10 degrees warmer in here than it is in there.
Mm.
I don't like that. Yeah, so when I go in there, I'll actually put a sweater on. I'm in a little short
Yeah.
top. I have shorts on and tank toppy thingy. So yeah.
I know. Isn't that the truth, Michael?
Yeah, I'm teasing you guys.
Mm.
Yeah, my electric bill
Well,
is
I use a heat pump, and it does not use as much electricity as an air conditioner.
Wow.
I don't have a heat pump. I'm banging out that electricity. But
There's
in the
one in
winter
the
time,
hallway going in this hallway.
Uh-huh.
Really? You and I
Yeah,
are
I
going to
don't.
have words if you keep it up.
That's
My
when I would be investing in solar power. That's all I got to say.
my electric bill in the wintertime is like $70.
Mm,
We have so
So
many people here who use solar, and they're
right.
not
yeah,
getting nothing from it. They're not getting
Really?
nothing.
Mm,
I would like
We live in
solar,
New
but
England.
yeah.
right.
Solar is not good in New England.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
You have the cloudy days all the time.
Yeah.
Then you have the snow that cover it,
Yep.
and the cloudy days in the winter.
Right.
You're not paying for your bill for the solar panels.
Right.
But being in Texas, Florida,
Yeah.
anywhere down south, oh yeah,
I'd like it.
and we've
I'd
got
like a
people.
couple of solar panels because it would pay my electric bill every time, all year long except for the summer. Yep. But I can't afford
Right
the
here.
solar panels.
They're expensive.
They're
Yep.
very, very expensive because we've already looked
I mean,
into
we
getting
have
them.
we have farmers that have given up acres and acres and acres
I know.
of land for these solar fields,
I know.
and we're not seeing a thing from, and they're quite upset
Mm,
because it hasn't panned out the way they told them it would be.
Nope.
that's exactly right, Michael. That's the reason why we
Exactly,
don't
Mike. That's exactly what they did.
They did.
have. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It won't do a, it'll just
Yep.
pay my electric bill
And
3/4 of the year. That's all it would do.
Yep. About the time
Yeah,
we had started looking into it, all of that changed, and we said, forget it.
yep. But they were pushing it.
They sure were.
Yep. I wish we could though.
Yep.
It's just that initial investment,
Now,
and it's very expensive.
I could
Governor.
go to Harbor Freight and buy a solar panel for my barn to
Right.
just power my barn
Mm-hmm.
and bypass the state altogether.
Right.
Oh, we wanted them installed on the roof.
Yeah.
We wanted 3 of them installed on the roof because it would power the house and his workshop.
Yeah. Well, I've been thinking about, or think it would be, I mean, you know how you think about things, but we really haven't looked at the investment, and that's you can put in your own home windmill tower thing, to produce electricity, because we do get a lot of wind out there. We do. So we have thought about that, but we haven't been home enough to really look into it. But one of these days we have to. So
Oh yeah.
I mean, doing it If you can do it on your own property without the state saying anything,
Mm-hmm.
you'd be doing great.
Oh, yeah.
But Vermont is very back-assward.
Which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to be able to do it,
Yeah.
but we can't. I'm gonna be honest, it's the whole initial investment
Yes.
for
Yeah.
us.
But
Because
like
they'd have
Michael
to
said, for us here in Texas, you know, there's no advantage to it really anymore.
No.
Maybe one day. We'll see.
Well,
Is there
folks,
any? Go ahead.
Governor.
I'm just going to say we are coming up on an hour of being here. I just want to say, Julie says some places have exceptions for homestead, but there is a permit process. Yeah, I don't know what that would be here in Texas.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to have a permit to put your own personal solar.
Or windmill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I was going to say, we have been here nearly an hour. I do want to say thank you all to each and every one of you, whether you've been here this whole time or you popped in, you know, for a minute or two. We do appreciate you being here with us this evening. I do hope we've been able to keep you a little bit entertained. Thank you to all of you that have been observing. All I ask is that you be sure and hit that like button because you know it helps the channel. Please go back and look up at the top. We didn't mention it, but today is Furl's happy birthday. So there is a link. They are having a great Furl sale on all of their hooks. Also up at the top,
Take care, Michael. Let me know how you're doing.
Yeah.
And let me know how Panda's doing.
At the top, you will also find a link to Michael's Etsy shop. Its link will take you directly to the shawl that he made in memory of his mother. It's called Ruby's Dream. If you, throughout the month of June, if you purchase the pattern, all the proceeds from these purchases will be donated to Alzheimer's research. So if you haven't bought the pattern and you're interested in it, we really would appreciate it if you would go and support Michael in this tribute to his mom. Sherry, I'm going to let you start us off.
Love you guys. And smile. Make them wonder what you're doing.
Froggy?
And I'm going to remind you that Twisted Fiber Friends is on Sunday. We will be over on Cocktails and Crochet with Coco's channel.
Woohoo!
So make sure that you join us then. I also want to remind you that we are doing the auction for Olga's Crafts and Hobbies. And if you want to donate something to the auction, please contact Carrie the Yarny Elephant, froggywinningknitting@gmail.com or mycrochetstory.px@gmail.com. If you just want to make a monetary donation, you can PayPal me or you can PayPal Olga. Her PayPal is on her About page, and that is Olga's Crafts and Hobbies. But in the meantime, please stay safe, be kind to one another, and hobby yarning.
And like I always like to tell you folks, please always remember to be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know, could be your light that they're waiting to see. Y'all have a great weekend, and we hope to see you on Sunday. Love you guys.
Love you all. Bye now.